Score of the first set going the way of the Angels, 25-16 against the HD Spikers. Some highlights with Noreen here.
Well, you know, it was just a good start. We did hear from the huddle of Coach Shaq that he didn't like the start
Good point, yeah.
of Signal. Whereas when you look at Petrogas, it's just like they're following the...
On fire, Gaga.
Yeah. I mean, from all angles, defense, offense, just everything flowing well for them. You know, they're playing great, good chemistry volleyball, and they just never look back. Now Signal's they're talking about it now. Go back to the basics, I feel, and, you know, try to start out strong. And Coach Shaq did mention the demeanor, the level, the energy level, they need to lift it.
Because ang ganda ng chemistry ng Petrogas. They seem to be on a different level energy-wise compared to Signal. Then they must respond. Look at the numbers.
Yeah, you know, basically it's the same except for the attacks. You did say nothing has been escaping Petrogas. You know, every time they get a chance to attack, they do. Better conversions on their end, 18-9. That's double the output of Signal. So one thing they have to consider, it can't be just Vanny Gandler. Molina had 1 or 2 kills there in the first set. But the others have to step up really for Team Signal.
You know, you have to think of Signal. They've always, you know, tried to make it into the finals. They did once. They lost also to Petrogas. And they've been a perennial bronze medalist more than anything else. I'm sure they want to snap out of that and finally win their first championship in the Premier Volleyball League. Kahit naman nung araw in the previous league that they were in, they were also unable to win a championship as well. But Petrogas, boy, this is a different team altogether. What makes them better this time around? What do you think?
I just like the way that, you know, they're bringing themselves. They're very light. It's like they're enjoying. You can feel it. The aura of the squad is it's like they're enjoying. And hats off to the liberos today. Temperatura and Barbon really playing excellent. And yeah,
even if you exchange them, that seems to be the delivery. The output is the same. Kahit kuminsan with each libero, ibang dating no? That they seem to be Xerox copies of each other and playing so well. So let's see if Signal has a better reaction or response here in the second set. They've lost the first, 25-16. If you're just joining us earlier today with a 5-set win by the College of St. Benilde against the Philippine Army Lady Troopers, who have now lost their first 2 matches.
Well, one thing also for Signal they have to realize is you have 2 great middle blockers in Rosalind Doria and Riri Meneses, and yet in the first set you didn't feel their presence because they weren't fed. So a lot of things you have to consider. Try to get back into your system. We've seen that, you know, by Cayuna running the middle. So we want to see that here in the second set.
As many people like to say, you've got to activate your middle. Diba? Get it going.
Or
in simple terms, tama yung sinabi mo, feed them.
Set this on basic. Set mo.
Set mo. Or kung middle ka, bigyan mo ko. Dahil di ba, kuminsan sa floor.
Sa fist.
Di ba sa floor, puso lang yan. Akin yan. Akin yung susunod. Let's see if Petrogas can maintain what they've started. Riri. Parang wala sa timing, ano?
Yeah.
Very crafty move by Vansico.
Well, that's a perfect example of knowing your opponent's abilities because the drop was just perfect. Pababa na si Cayuna
Oo nga naman. Lalim na kuha ni Basas. Sa likod. Molina has to get going really here.
Yes, agree.
Pablo sending it to Macandili. Kantindig. And Seth burned in the back row.
Well, we have to say former teammates.
Yes, indeed.
Kantindig and Pablo. But yeah, I mean, the Coron also a great game so far.
Alam mo ang gusto ko sa setting ni Cheng? She gives you time to get organized. Despite the speed of the game, hindi siya yung usually bitaw lang ng bitaw.
Yeah. She gives you time to organize your thoughts.
Organize. Ito gagawin ko. Excuse me, alis dyan. Cayuna, not a bad setter herself. Block. Out.
And Gandler again being the go-to, the first option of Signal and Jel Cayuna, and she does not disappoint.
You know, in the UAAP, I loved it when Peyton Esperos is being guarded sa Ateneo game. And then they would forget about Gandler. Gandler would percolate endlessly.
Yeah.
So many leagues going to start in a couple of weeks. That's really for you.
One of the rare overpasses of Petrogas. And if you're a Signal fan, you want to see that. Riri Meneses all over these overpasses.
Yes.
Punishing these overpasses.
Well said. Punishing.
Punish.
Changson, problematic. Pick up. And Cheng says, no worries. Got this. Cayuna. Basas sees the angle. Got it. And Signal playing so much better here in the second set.
You can feel, I mean, we're covering the game. We're watching Signal. You can feel that, you know, they are playing lighter here in the second set. Unlike the first set in which they feel so
Bigat,
uptight.
ano?
Yeah.
Bigat. Lakas dun serve ni Cayuna. Nowadays, bihira na ako makakita ng coach na nagtatampo, nagdadabog pagka-service error. Parang part of the game.
Part of the game.
It will happen because you're aiming for something. You know, you're going to target something.
Part of life.
Yeah. Just like the alarm clock not going off at the right time. Anyway, what a horrible comparison. In the meantime, Makandili Katinde, Gandler whips it into the territory of Pablo. The drop by Chamson. Back row strike. Ayan na. Gising na.
Yeah. Better ball distribution also on the side of, or on the part of Jel Cayuna. Now, going to the hype attack, you know, going to the quick, that's what you have to do. You have to get creative.
Oh, medyo over. Yep, overreaching.
Vanessa just couldn't help herself.
Yeah.
It was presented.
Ayan. Like in this manner.
Yeah, it's clear now. It's still on the side of Signal. Petrogas.
Really was claiming it was in fair territory, but hindi. Referee Joy above the horizon, seeing it very clearly. Lakas. Oy, pero nakuha. Touched ball.
I think it's on Nicole Tiamzon there. Oh, but it's a better set. Better set in general.
Serving is Riri Meneses.
Well, Riri Meneses throughout the conferences, she has developed her serve.
Yes. A little more confidence in it actually, huh?
Yeah.
What an angle, but says missing the target there.
She has been going to that tough angle because you know that she can actually go for those line shots, but yeah, not yet there for Ces Molina.
Don, Cayuna, Basas. Ang taas ng palo ni Basas. Makandili Katindig. Back row attack, Gandler. Long. That'll make it 6-5 in favor of Signal.
Yeah, Pablo was not prepared for that. We saw pretty much off timing.
Sabi ni Seske, shock ni Ses, baon mo ng konti.
Yeah, you want to see that whip.
Para magtrabaho yung front line ng Petro. I miss. She went under the ball.
Yeah, directly beneath it and lost sight of the opponent's court.
The ball must be in some way in front of you, slightly in front of you, so you can swing.
The ideal position is the ball is in between you and the net. That's the ideal.
Naku. Natawa si Doria.
A good save by Molina, though.
Yeah. Pabili kayo na, papalo ako. Gandler. Net touch. Remy Palma trying to hide her hands.
Oh, she's pointing to Brooke Van Sickle.
Hindi ako akala nyo ako?
Isn't actually very clear there in the solo.
Yeah. Cesc Molina serving at 7-6. And it's long for Van Sickle. It's now 8-6.
Boy, now Petrogas having problems with their offense.
We're going to take a break for the technical ceasefire. Slight lead by the HD Spikers, who are behind in a set, by a set. Let's take a look at the schedule of Signal in the next 2 days, on the 6th as well as on the 7th.
Yeah, they go up against the Lady Troopers on Feb 6th, second game, 6 p.m. And then TSV Lady Blazers on the 7th at 3:30 p.m.
Just an update, the Lady Blazers winning against the Troopers in 5 sets earlier today. Sets went alternatingly and in that battle.
But that was a great game, though.
Oh, 5 sets. And ang expectation ko 4 for the various reasons both sides wanted to win. In the meantime, kept in play by Palma. It's still okay. It's still okay.
What a save.
Chang trying to be playful at the net. Tricky even. That could have gone out. Brooke likes doing that.
Well, she was out of position, but you have to give it to both teams, you know, trying to keep the ball in play. Chinchin Basas probably said, okay, I'm just recovering from the previous dig.
Yeah. Life is so swift and changing so briskly.
Boy, it's a close second set here.
Yes, because nagising na itong Signal from the stupor they had in the first set, and that's long.
Good decision by Katindig to let that go.
Remy apologizing to Coach Koji. Doria serving.
That's a great serve.
Bawi, si Van Sickle.
You know, if she gets that right timing, her angles are so deep.
Pero if from the other end, kay Sickle, unahan mo.
Yeah.
Bantayan mo talaga, sundan mo yung galaw Diba the key to blocking is timing and technique. Sundan mo. Easier said than done. Pero kasi nga, ang galing umagulo Tapos yung setter, si Cheng, ang ganda pa ng feeding sa kanya. And talking of Cheng, she's there at the service area. Says with the overpass of a bit. Kayo na. Gandler.
Boy, you know, Gandler, it's really hard to stop Gandler if you just one blocker. You know, she's just so crafty. She hits it off the blocker's hands. She gets angles.
She's been in that position for a long time, from her college days. In the meantime, reverse set. Oh, ganda ng angulo. Ganda tama ka. Ganda umangulo.
That same thing, you know, one blocker, and you see how versatile this player is. Opposite, outside, same result.
You know, if your Signal, you're looking at Riri now, and you might say you got to do that something on her when you're in front. In the meantime, coming in for Petrogas is number 18. This is Espina.
Marite Espina.
Marites serve. Gandler. Out. Alam mo, si Gandler malakas din papalo. It will ricochet out because of the power that's being exerted there.
Yeah. I like the matchup though. Vanny Gandler against Brooke Van Sickle. And they're both hitting from all parts of the court.
You never thought there were angles from that particular part of the court until you saw the two of them. That's Tiamzon, foiled, recycled, foiled again. Short by Espina.
We gotta commend Chin Basas. Really has the number of Nicole Tiamzon.
Yes. Saan ka pupunta?
3-point lead.
Ba't hindi ako kasama? Huli ka!
Coach Jack smiling, loving.
Hindi gaya kanina, no? Tensyonado rin siya.
Oh, good pass.
Straight into the hands of Cayuna. Ray Meneses with a big delivery.
That should boost Meneses, you know. We're so used to when she's in the game.
Yes.
And her taunting.
She's fun to watch, really.
She is, I agree.
We have a timeout by Coach Koji on the other end.
Okay. No, he stay. Okay. Talking, each other.
Guys,
Hey, one more.
guys, reminder, kalma lang tayo. Tayo yung nagmamadali. Yung pacing lang natin. Kung mabilis sila, alahan natin sila. Isa lang yung pacing natin. Let's go! Let's go! Petrogas!
Just when you thought you've seen every name of a woman in almost more than close to 2 decades of covering volleyball, there is a Marite. There is a Marite. And really, I've seen all kinds of wonderful names. Yung iba, kombinasyon ng pangalan ng lola,
Yeah.
which is the common equation. Basas!
She is on point today. But, you know, in that huddle, I love the new captain, Remy Palma.
And, I wasn't listening that closely. What happened there?
No, after Coach Koji was talking, no, she said, wait. Then she started saying that, you know, if their game's fast, this is what we have to do. We have to. I like that.
Hindi
from a
natin
captain.
nakita yan before. Ano,
Yeah.
In the meantime, Cheng adjusts in mid-flight. There was some turbulence, but decided to find another route away from the clouds and the thunderstorms. Look at this.
And Nicole Tiamzon found a safe landing.
Yes, well
after
said.
the turbulence.
Well said, partner. In the meantime, it's a 4-point lead by the awesome team, as they would like to call themselves, Signal HD, and there's a bit of a mess-up on the ensuing play.
Oh, you got to give it to Joy Dacuron. That's a perfect serve. You see the way the ball dipped by the attack line. That's really tough to get. Look at where Gandler is now, and look at where she ended up.
Gandler is in the zone 1 ba yan?
Zone 1, yes.
Oh, lalim eh. Nako, yung pala sekreto, pipe attack pala, tinago. Molina with a hand on it, but it's still in play. That is blocked, and it's outside.
Yeah, off the blockers. I think this time it's Nicole Tiamzon hitting it off Chin Basas. Let's see who got the hand at that.
And we are going to slide into a timeout by Shaq de los Santos.
Up tayo lang to babreak lang natin. Kailangan makakapuntas tayo, okay? Okay. Trabaho lang ulit, trabaho. Dapat ano pa tayo? Aggressive pa tayo, aggressive, okay? Sige, okay naman tayo. Nag-ano lang tayo ng 3 puntos. O stop lang tayo, stop pa. Bigay na. Okay ha, stop pa. Koy, tuloy lang ha. Huwag ka play ha.
Hey, Captain Signal! Awesome!
We tease him about it, but that's his joyful view of the world where we play volleyball. Sige lang.
I'll go world peace.
World peace.
Serving Joy Dacuron.
Dacuron will be serving. It's a close second set. Ganda ng set.
But the defense, though.
That's rejected. And you were saying about Meneses?
Well, you like this tandem. Chinbases and Riri Meneses. Look at that. And you did say,
you said that if Meneses is in gear, that usually augurs well for the cause of signal here.
And she gets more blocks.
Yes.
Oh, great serve.
Espina picking it up down low. Gandler. Cayuna jumps into it. Reverts.
Oh, good dig, Meneses.
Walang tao dun. Tinakpan na lang. Huli si Myla. Pero nakatawid
Yeah.
Kasi yung bola.
She powers that. She used her power to get it through. Ces Molina, I think. Was it Ces Molina?
Oo nga, nailusot.
Doria, I think, no?
Yeah.
Late eh. Great set, though.
Side. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say great set then by Janelle Cheng.
Syed is back in the game. Again, if you're just joining us, 25-16 was the winning score of Petrogas in the first set.
And you did say your first game was the first two sets, 25-16.
25-16, 25-16. In the meantime, we've arrived at the technical break. We will allow the break to happen and we'll return very quickly. The PNBF Champions League continues here at the Rizal Memorial Coliseum, now more of a multi-purpose venue, and originally the home of basketball games, but has also been a venue for many other sports, like in the Southeast Asian Games in 2019. It was, of course, a gymnastics venue, renovated. It's nice. Nung araw to, hindi aircon to eh.
Yeah.
Hot, humid, at tumutulo.
90s. Wow, 90s.
Long before you and I were born. This place was constructed in 1934.
Yeah, but our experience, I mean, you're right,
Yeah,
no
diba?
aircon, sometimes no water.
Sa bleachers, ano? Pag UAAP, NCAA games. Samantala, Giselle C.
Another good pass.
The captain hammering it home.
You know, a lot of people were saying this could be, of course, for other teams, arguably a preview of the finals. And now you're seeing, if ever that happens, the Van Sickle, Gandler matchup, Meneses, Palma. I mean, these are great matchups to watch out for.
Look at Palma.
I like also the addition of Mitch Morente to Petrogas. You need a spark eh.
Yeah. Alam mo naman si Mitch, energy bani din yan eh. All the teams that she's joined actually. F2, PLDT.
And she's so fun to watch when she's celebrating.
Look at that. Look at that smile.
And look at that lead just now. A solitary point.
Nahabol na eh. Jamson, all business. C. Molina dropping a message.
Yeah, they're not contesting that. It was a bit wide there for Ces Molina. But you did say, Coach Leeds asking her to, that swing.
Bound mo.
Oh, swing away.
But we all know that Ces has had some shoulder problems through the years. But she's also trying to mix it up. Too long by Jamson.
Yeah, and I'm seeing the tape, probably also the knee. Right now, the right knee.
Punong-puno ng tape, eh, no?
Well, she is up to serve.
Jamson on the back row. Naku, humabol si Morente. C. Gandler whips it in.
Perfect set there by Giselle C. It was so quick. The blockers couldn't establish themselves. Look at this. Just so quick.
Oo nga. Walang walang humarang. 2-point lead.
Yeah, Morente and Gander, same school, different eras. Before she transferred to LaSalle.
Oh!
Espina, and look at her teammates celebrating there. Very happy for, look at that.
Mukhang iba nga yung pretty core nitong itong Petrogas niya. Dati very laid back ito eh. Pero ito, tingnan mo, buhay na buhay kasi umahabol.
Again, just 1 point.
Si Candler.
Oh, good stop.
Mintis. Antena.
The ball was too high. I think also excitement got the best of her there. Now the timing.
Paglipat ko, wala yung bola eh. Pag pababa na ako, doon ko palang nakita eh.
Na-late yung visa.
Doria. Espina gets it back. High. Her timing is off.
Yeah. And nerve setting in right now for this kid. Now she's got to settle down. We saw some flashes there, so.
And Coach Cordy says, let's talk about settling down here. Let's try to listen in.
Mama, how about chance? How about chance? One catch. Hold on. Okay. Hey, target. 20 points. Take a 20 points.
You know, with a foreign coach, you kind of get the idea if the language is parehong volleyball. Now, you know what he's trying to say also. The players seem to agree. As to whether they'll execute it on the floor, it's another idea. But, okay, I know what you're saying.
Well, the target is 20 points. They want to get a 20. They want to tie this at 20. But you're right. I think also at this level, we're in the pros. These players, a lot of them are majority are in the pros. So, you're right. The language should be the same.
Palo mo rin.
Ayun. Miss set.
Parang my Ateneo volleyball player students are talking of Coach Sergio Veloso, the Brazilian coach who now coaches Ateneo.
Yeah.
And he's the teacher type. Iba-iba di ba? Advantage niya, he can speak English, no? But it's interesting when there's a language difference. That's barrier, difference pa. Di mag-aaral ng konting Hapon.
Parang si Mona. Magatsing.
Mona knows how to speak in Japanese. Ito, Pablo is returning. Cheng is, look at this. I love watching the referee when he's administering this. He is like the officer at the immigration. Look at this. Look at this.
Strict compliance.
Where is your passport? Where is your visa? And it's all because of the rules wherein there's a 1:1 correspondence. Because we don't want to have an unfair edge in terms of players being positioned on certain rotations.
I thought we don't want aliens.
Bakit na punta uli sa front? Hindi naman sa front line yan.
Well, it's a 3-point lead. Again, like what we said with Petrogas in set number 1, Signal doing a good job in keeping Petrogas at bay here.
Don't you think, as I'm looking at Nicole Johnson, she looks different in terms of intensity. Iba yung outlook niya, yung aura niya. She seems very prepared for the coming season.
And also she's getting more playing time, I feel. I've known her since her UP days, and ever since UP, she's very intense. So, kind of lost it probably a bit throughout the years. But yeah, you're right.
Alam mo kasi ang nature ng volleyball does not allow the rules, the system, the culture of the game cannot allow multiple and a multitude of substitutions. Hindi pwedeng maraming-marami kasi you're developing a chemistry
Yeah.
for 6 players at least. Wala pang foul out ito. And Cayuna unable to handle the heat.
Myla Pablo, people were so happy that she has rejoined Petrogas, and then you can see slowly but surely they're injecting her into the system because it's also a new coach.
Yes. Gandler. That's a hot one. Ingat. Sinitong Myla Pablo tried to go for it, yeah.
Good effort. Oh, Vanny Gandler wants to
finish this
and make sure we have a 4th set.
Cayuna sliding. Basas got it. We arrive at set point.
Boy, Basas has been, if we did say that Gandler's been consistent, what about Chinchin Basas?
Yes.
Also in blocking, not just hitting.
Yeah. FEU product yan.
I know she stopped for a while.
Yeah. Gandler. Cayuna. Molina is blocked.
Joy Coron, there's a reason why teams still get her. Because I remember when she was in Adamson, she was such a great player. And then, of course, her focus on her extracurricular outside of volleyball. But then we know her to be a great blocker.
Lalo na sa culture ng Adamson team, where defense is of prime importance. Now, through the years, kahit sino pa yung coach, Mami Dulce pa later on, and the others.
Sherwin Meneses.
Diba si Sherwin, cool dude. Oh, sige, basta itaas natin ng bola. And that'll do it for this set. As Arce unable to handle it, we are going into at least 4 sets. This one ends in favor of Signal.